I wanted to start by giving a brief introduction of me so that you understood a little bit about my approach to teaching sleep classes and working with families. So my name is Healy, and I'm an infant sleep specialist, a parent coach, an educator, and most importantly, a mother of two. In 2000, I was working as a birth doula, and I loved the world of birth. And then I discovered that I also really loved the postpartum period. So I expanded my practice and began to work with parents postpartum, taking care of their little ones. And I loved it so much that I also added overnight work to supporting babies and parents in establishing better sleep habits. Then I went back to graduate school and studied psychology with an emphasis on infancy and early childhood development. I thought I knew everything there was to know about newborn care, birth, postpartum work, but what I didn't understand was what it was to be a parent. The 24-hour, 7 days a week gig of parenthood. And in 2007, my daughter Mira was born. And she was born with a very, very sensitive, alert temperament. I could never figure her out. I never knew when she was tired during the day. I never knew when to put her to bed for night. And as a result, she was always overtired. I spent my days in the nursery chasing naps. This iconic view of what it was to be a mother that I always dreamed of wasn't happening. I was depleted, exhausted, resentful. I had postpartum anxiety, and I didn't know that's what it was called. 3 years later, her sister Luca was born. And Luca had reflux, and I had low milk supply, and neither were diagnosed. So as a result, Luca would cry all day long in my arms, and then she'd sleep in the night. And then she'd wake up and scream all day long, and then she'd sleep in the night. So again, I went back into that world of postpartum anxiety, exhaustion, depletion, confusion, and I was looking everywhere for answers. I feel like both daughters really gave me like a mixed platter of many things that parents face in that newborn stage. And so at the time, I reached out to my colleague, Dr. Angelique Millett, who's really well known in the field. And I wanted to learn more. And so she decided to train me. I was her first trainee over 10 years ago. And the main thing to know is about her approach is an evidence-based approach in looking at sleep. So she doesn't talk about the fads, the latest trends. We really dive deep into what does the research tell us about what's possible for a baby's sleep. Now, the other piece that's important is that sleep isn't linear. It's not a point A to point B necessarily always. It's really influenced by a variety of factors, like the baby's weight, the baby's temperament, the baby's development, the parent well-being, the sleep arrangement. So there's all these factors that come into play in creating a design and a plan for sleep. I folded it down, right? And I like the muslin because it's stretchy and big. There's no one size fits all with sleep. There's no one way to do it. There's no right way to do it. Today I work privately with families and I teach classes, and I partner with pediatricians and other postpartum practitioners in helping families in the first 12 months establish better sleep habits. I'm proud to say I've supported over 2,000 families in the last 10 years, and this work has brought me more fulfillment than I ever expected. So my credentials are that I'm a trained and certified pediatric sleep specialist, I'm a lactation educator, I'm a childbirth educator, and I have my master's in psychology. But what's more important, in my opinion, than my credentials is that I've been there. You know, I really know that place of both excitement and joy and depletion and resentment. I know what it feels like to scroll the internet and read the books and not really still have any answers. So the way I see my role in these classes and when I work privately with families is to really help them rediscover their own intuition. I have a strong belief that a parent's intuition is their superpower. And in a world where more shame and more judgment and more comparison is laid on parents, if I can help relieve them from that and help them feel more connected and less alone, then I'm really doing my job.